Alright, now we're back with some more Diablo 2 Eastern Sun Rises. So we've basically been staying in Act 1, getting the characters, trying to get all the characters to just get see how they all are. So now let's try the Assassin. Or we could have went to create a character, right? Single player, we created the Amazon, then the Necromancer, then the Paladin. Now let's create the Assassin. Then we just got what, the Barbarian, Druid, Sorceress. So there's just 3 more classes. So the Assassin, essentially we found his the summon that the Assassin gets. He's pretty strong. The Assassin, you would start with 2 Katars, or your offhand would start with the Buckler and the Throwing Knife. 2 to 15, 5 to 19. So the Throwing Knife seems to be a lot better. Although, if we take items that we already had, if we go to the bank, go to the shared stash, to page 2, then we could put some items on. We could throw Death's Cloak. So this is actually the Assassin set, cannot be frozen, so the Assassin can use her full set. Throw the Arcana Sash, and we could just throw on the Milagreba's Orb for now, just the Paladin's offhand. For equipping these, they give +1 to skills. Yep. Yeah, so the 2 set bonuses are pretty good too. +1 to skills, and then we could put this amulet on, and then the amulet gives +1 to skills. So we get +1 from the boots, +1 from the amulet, +1 from the gloves. So that's pretty good. We could use the unique javelin that we got. The Hail of Bolts Javelin requires level 1. Very fast attack speed, so it's a really, really good level 1 weapon. Or we could use Milabrega's Orb, which we probably won't, we'll just use this. We could use these as we level up, so maybe we'll just bring some of these with us. Then we got a rune for when we turn to level 3, then we could put it into the noob's odd charm. And then later, we could actually forge runes or jewels. You could forge jewels, so you could add more stats to jewels. We're gonna have to look at that at some point. There was the assassin weapons. So we did have the assassin set. We could go like this: +1 to assassin skills, increased attack speed, dual leech, all resist 28. And then this gives hit blinds target. Oh, 5% mana stolen per hit. So we could go with that or this. Not sure which one. They also give you these ones, right? +2 to Dragon Tail. This one, level 3, +3 to Tiger Strike. Maybe we'll use that one. We got unique items. Maybe we could check out the unique items. To have these ones, level 12, 13, gives you 40% mana stolen per hit. And then there is other ones there. But for now, I think this is good. We could just drop our Throwing Knife. We got a Javelin, which is better. Drop the Guitars. And we could maybe even drop the Throwing Potion. So we just go /player7. This will give you more experience and more items. I think the Assassin's almost ready to go. You could cube your charm to get a Dragon Talon. I believe that was the ability. Yes, this one. Essentially, when we were leveling them through, we found the traps didn't really do too much. It was mostly the kick. So if we go use the kick, or maybe we could try throwing things. We got the javelin. Maybe we'll do a mix of both things. Essentially, here's the assassin. We could take the assassin through Act 1, see how they do. Okay, so you can see the javelins, they work pretty good. We just kill the Fallens in one hit. And it attacks so quick, right? Just attack so quick. Or we could switch to this thing. Switch to the kick ability, which just kills everything in one kick. We noticed that when we were leveling on the other character. Well, when we started the Amazon that one time. Like, what could the Amazon do? Or the assassin. This is the assassin. Like, what could the assassin do? The assassin could kick. The assassin could kick really good. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much what we found out about you. But we are level 3, so we could put on the Acolyte's boots if we want. Just give us more magic find, more gold find. Maybe that would make sense. So we lose +2 to skills, but we gain a whole bunch of magic find and gold find. So we just run through, find the Den of Evil, defeat the Den of Evil. As you can see, each of these characters is probably going to get a little bit easier. We got these short staffs, so we're still trying to find a base staff with good stats on it. We haven't found that yet. Oh, in this ability, it doesn't use any mana, right? We're killing them. Got Cubons, haven't used any mana. Once you get to level 12, I think, you get the Shadow, you get your Mercenary, or you at least get a minion to summon. You get a minion to summon at level 12, and then he actually helps you go through the game a lot faster. Your minion pretty much kills everything in the game. You just have to stand there and watch him. So we can just go through, get the waypoint, and then we just have to teleport back when we get back. See if there's anything in the house. Assassin Spiral. Oh, that's right. Didn't we have that ring? Yeah, that assassin's ring. Or we could just go back when we get to the waypoint. Forgot about that. There's just so many items that you get in the game. So many items that you can't possibly remember to use all of them. I think you get stronger with better boots, right? The kick damage is based on the boots you're wearing. So let's do that. Let's go here. Let's go to the amulet rings page. So shared page, page 200. +3 to Dragon Talon. This is Dragon Talon. So we could throw this amulet on. +3 to Dragon Talon. And then, wasn't there like another one? Or did we get rid of that one? Maybe we did. That one would be really good for a sorceress. +3 charge bolt. So, considering we got that, we could throw this ring on there now that we're level 4. And we could use different weapons. I guess the kick pretty much just does everything. So what do we want? Chance to cast amplify damage. Can you cast amplify damage with the kick? You could throw the helmet on. So if we have the waypoint, we're level 5, we could just go to the Bloodmoor. So we could just go empty the Den of Evil. And then maybe we'll come back later, right? Later we'll have the Shadow Assassin to hire. If you look at the skill tree, Shadow Disciplines, Shadow Warrior, level 12. Essentially, I don't know if you could really do much. Maybe Cold Blast, maybe the traps do alright. We just haven't had any luck with them. Felling Shrine. This is the Kick Assassin. Eventually, you'll turn into a Traps Assassin, or just a Summoner Assassin. One of those two. I guess we could have recorded a little bit later. It's just that we got to level 6. Once you get to level 6, you could use the Burst of Speed. Burst of Speed would pretty much be your next best ability. So we just throw everything into Dragon Talon maybe. It just does 4 kicks. And then if we set F3 to Burst of Speed, attack speed plus 27%, walk run speed plus 29%. And actually, later in the game, you can get charges. You can get Burst of Speed charges, so any class could cast Burst of Speed, so it's super sick. Any class could get the attack speed and movement speed. We just need to unlock those levels and then potentially find or gamble or create or do something to get some kind of rings like that. We found one on the Amazon, right? The Amazon has the ring that gives level 10 enchant. Pretty sure it's level 10 enchant. And once we get to level 7, we could actually put on the other ring that gives +1 to skills. Maybe even better than that other rare ring. Oh, a cap. So we really like these builds where you can just hold down the right mouse button, and holding down the right mouse button kills everything. That's why the Barbarian is so good, because literally you just hold down the right mouse button, go to double swing, and then everything just dies. So now that we're level 7, we could put +1 to skills, better than this one maybe. I'll just get this +2 to Dragon Talon. I mean, it does increase the damage, but I guess we'll just go like that. Then we just need to get level 10 to use that amulet, if we decide to use it. So we're level 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, just 5 more levels. We don't even need to put any points into anything, right? We're not using any mana at all. Well, when we kill things, we gain the mana back. Yeah, the Assassin, we haven't put any points in because there doesn't seem to be a reason to. The Assassin seems pretty strong at the low levels. And I wonder if putting points into strength or something would increase the kick damage. But we would have to get energy later. Yeah, let's just put everything energy right now. So later when we do learn how to do better things, we'll have all the mana that we need. And then we can just specialize out of mana at some point. Kick Assassin would be cool. Because that wasn't all of them. There's still these guys left. Or are you attacking? Probably up here. One monster left, as always. So now if we home teleport, pretty much go turn that quest in. Level 9, we could hire a mercenary, but we can just get the mercenary when you get him. So there's the first quest complete. There's the Assassin so far. Essentially you just go burst of speed. And then once you get 12, you get this. And then you just get him to throw traps everywhere. Or we could try traps. Maybe this blade shield's pretty good. Blade shield does extra damage. We'll just keep doing like that. We'll just do blade talon, then you can cast a blade shield. It's just something that you could cast. 5. There's blade shield. Should have set it to F4. There we go. Now we cast burst of speed, blade shield, and then we're good to go. Now we're just going to go through the cold plains. There's a Night Aura. He shouldn't be too much of a problem, right? We're just come here and kick him. We'll be level 10 pretty soon. Yeah, these guys just get so much experience. I mean, compared to the other character, right? Maybe the Paladin didn't have troubles with these guys. Maybe it was just the later guys. Oh, we're level 10. +1 to skills, fast rate recovery, fire damage, fire resist. Probably better than this amulet now, because we don't have the belt on. So, a whole bunch of cool items. Let's just clear the cold plains. Alright, so we're pretty much at the end of Act 1. We're level 23, so we were using the Dragon Talon, because it's a really good level 1 ability. Pretty much kills single targets really good. And then later, you could get the Shadow Warrior, so she will cast, essentially cast the spells that you have in your abilities, right? If you have Burst of Speed, she will cast Burst of Speed. We're at the Catacombs level 3. So there has to be enemies nearby. So we just do this one, just 1 point to here. So we could probably do this, just 1 point Command Master, 1 point Shadow Warrior, 1 point Burst of Speed, and then it's pretty much just all Ice Fangs. So this one's kind of like bone teeth. This just increases the damage of it because it's a synergy. So now it's doing 301 to 317 damage. So if we summon the Shadow Warrior, go to Burst of Speed, and then we have the Dragon Talon on the left click because your Shadow Warrior pretty much needs a melee attack. But whenever the ice attack goes off, so essentially there can't be any characters there can't be any enemies in a melee distance of your warrior. If he starts casting this ability, then he pretty much just kills everything on the screen. If it hits the enemy. So it's pretty sweet. Then your mercenary, your shadow warrior has burst of speed. And then you just switch to your teeth. And then he'll use the dragon kick when he's in melee. And then he'll use the ice ability when he's not in melee. So you just want to try and make maybe dragon kick would be good against Andario. So you and your shadow warrior get a dragon kick Andario to death. Amazing. So you have your teeth ability for AoE, ranged, and attacking people from farther away. And then your kick ability for attacking people close up. So where's the portal? There's the portal. So I wonder why this doesn't work. I wonder if they fixed it or something, right? But there's the assassin to level 23. So we have 4 characters. There's still 3 characters left to level, and then we do have to gear them. So if we go here, go west, then here's pretty much everything that we got. We just had we didn't pick up too much. We got a few rare items. We got the amulets, we got some gems, we got the Kai rune. So we did get this rune somewhere, the SA rune, the Kai rune. We defeated the Countess, and we got 2 Chai runes, I think. We got 2 of these runes. 2 of these ones. So essentially, we could put this onto something. Like, we could forward something, and then you'd have replenished life 15 at level 1, if you gave it to a level 1 character. If we identify everything, we just have some rare items to figure out what we're doing with. But besides that, considering the episode's not too long, it's just like 16 minutes. Should we do another character? So we have all these things. We have Amulet of Blight. I don't know if that'll help. We could start another character now, and then we'll have all of them. So this has been the introduction to the assassin, I guess. Ice Fang seems pretty good, and then you're a Shadow Warrior. So now, what's the next class? We have a Druid, Paladin, Druid, Barbarian, and Sorceress. Pretty much 2 of the best classes. Well, Sorcerer's really good. Barbarian's really good. Amazon's the best class. Alright, so now we're back with some more Diablo 2 Eastern Sun Rises. We're just gonna do 2 characters this episode, then we'll do 2 characters next episode. Then we could look at all the characters, look at all the items we have. So if we create a new character, we could create the Druid. He should be pretty good. So we created the level 1 Druid. All we have to do is get him through Act 1. If we go to the bank, so the Druid, he starts with a large axe, so it's actually a really good 2-hand weapon. Really good 2-hand weapon to start with. So he starts with the 35 strength to usage, 20 dexterity, 20 vitality, 20 energy, very fast attack speed, 2-hand weapon. And they give you a oak branch. So you can put the oak branch or the shield on if you want, or the 2-hand axe. Probably the axe is so much better. So the oak branch that they give you, it doesn't have any stats. We did find one with stats though. We were going to use it, but considering we don't really have it upgraded, right? We could just use the set for now. If we have the Druid set, we have the full Druid set. Oh, it gives a +2 to Druid skills. 100% damage to undead. Lifesteal, max life, plus life based on the character level, all resistance, plus max damage based on level, adds 6 to 12 damage, 16 strength. So the Druid is pretty cool. Well, his beginner set anyways. We do have to forge the items. So if we go to 2, we could just put a faster run walk on these. We need to get more chip gems. That's right, we need, 3 chip gems? So we could get this character set up a little bit. We just have to go make sure this is pulling out chip gems. Because we did find a gem shrine. If we hit it 5 times and it start pulling out chip gems, we just need, 3 at least? So we could also upgrade the jewels, and then we could add sockets to any items that we want. We'll be doing that later. For now, we're just going to add the 15% run speed to the boots. So now the boots have 25% faster run walk, 20% deadly strike. And we could just put the mana per kill, right? Plus 3 mana. That's just increased chance of blocking. Plus 3 mana per kill. So we have 4 of these, and then we could throw the Run Waka rune in here once we turn to level 3. So if we just take these, yeah, I'll just put the, or this one gives a knockback, negative 25. Pretty much we don't really have too much to work with. We could just put a mana per kill on here for now. Mana per kill. We won't worry about adding a little extra damage to it. So we could add these runes to it. 3 mana per kill to the shield. So now the shield has that. And it does have a socket, right? So we could forge a jewel, socket it with the forged jewel, and then it'd be even more powerful as a shield. We could like socket the boots, we could socket the weapon, and this one. So the item that we found, this one's like plus 3 to werewolf, plus 2 to poison creeper. But considering this does like plus 2 to all druid skills, plus 2 to all druid skills, it pretty much beats it at the moment. We could socket this. We could socket it with 3 sockets maybe, socket 3 jewels in it. That would give it at least plus 3 to all skills, plus 3 to druid skills. So it'd be like plus 3 and then plus 3 to werewolf, plus 2 to poison creeper. So, well, yeah, there wouldn't be even a point to put it in the offhand at this point. We need to upgrade this before we use it. So we'll just go like this. We could throw the Death's Cloak guard, cannot be frozen, and the gloves. Increased attack speed. So that's pretty much it for right now. We just pretty much take these items for when we level up. We'll be able to wear them. We don't know about the boots. We'll have to take off that set then. So maybe we're not using it. Well, it'll give the gold find and everything. We'll figure everything out. But here's the druid as he stands. Do we use this shield or probably use the set shield? Just everyone's sets uses different items, which is good because then you could mix sets. Oh, there's just another gold charm here. So there's the druid. Oh, we did get this helmet. That's right. Plus 3 to poison creeper. So maybe that'd be better than this one actually. Right, we could socket this with something, throw jewels in there, then it would be an amazing helmet, but it is pretty good as it is. We did get some more scrolls and everything. But if we go player 7, just so that we get a whole bunch of items. For the druid, we know that the vine creeper did pretty good. Raven. Vine creeper just poisons and kills everything. Poison creeper, that's what it is. If we go here, drop the starters items, this has no stats on it. The shield doesn't have any stats. And the two-handed weapon, we'll just use this because this basically does the same damage. And we don't need the throwing potion. So if we go here, we go what? F1. Maybe he could be F4 to summon him. Elemental form, werebear. So we could transform into things. I think it slows you down though. So you could summon the poison creeper, and the poison creeper would kill everything. It'd have one vine. So you could turn like to the elemental form. We get that because of this. Plus 1 to elemental form. Oh, so that's actually amazing, right? We're level 1 and we're able to hit them. I wonder if it improves attack rating or something. And then we can press switch to the bear as well. So we have like different types of forms. Then the poison creeper, like we said, the poison creeper comes out of the ground and then it just kills everything. So we go summoning, just do more poison creeper to increase the poison damage. Usually that's what we do when we start leveling the druid. Poison creeper just does so many things. And we swear it, maybe it doesn't lower your attack speed. Maybe it is better. What does this say? Life plus, damage plus, defense, fire absorb. Life damage, 82. So it's about the same. Cold absorb, fire absorb. Oh! So the different elemental forms might have cold absorb or fire absorb. So that's interesting that they added those to these. So we just go here, add points to poison creeper. And then poison creeper does what? Whole bunch of damage. Poison creeper. Oh, hover over it. 76 to 86. 76 to 85 damage. Oh, damage 32 to 36. Plus 1 vine per 5 base points. Once we get to level 6, we'll be able to summon 2 vine creepers. Yes, and then they'll be doing all the damage. So we could even put on the helmet, +3 to Poison Creeper. There we go. So now it's doing 133 to 143, 1 vine per 5 base points. So as soon as we can put a point into there, our Vine Creeper will be absolutely amazing. I think we're just trying to get the waypoint here. Oh, wonder if a werewolf would be good. Because you can see we were just running and then our experience jumped up because our vine killed something back there. So maybe it does slow your movement speed a little bit. Or maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's just... we're just noticing things that aren't actually there. Oh, and then if we go here, right, Poison Creeper does what? 133 to 143. If you put everything in energy. Oh, we could put on the belt. Put on the ring. We don't have an amulet. We didn't. Oh, it's right here. Level 10 amulet. So I guess that would be the thing to do. Just go through here. Go till we get to level 6. So we'll clear the Den of Evil. And then maybe we'll come back when we're at, Andario? Usually we do a little bit at the beginning, seeing what the characters like at the beginning of the game. And then we come back to Andario. Actually, Andario is a pretty good point to base how strong the characters are when they arrive. Except that maybe they start with more items than the last character a little bit. Maybe slightly a little bit stronger than the character before them. So I want to make sure that fallen dies. Maybe we'll just completely clear the Den of Evil. So these Fulminating Potions, we want to pick them up because they sell for a lot. If we go more points to Poison Creeper, so we can't summon 2 yet, right? I'm sure there's maybe something in the elemental tree we could use. There's probably Cyclone Armor just to do damage, absorbs damage, defense versus missiles, Arctic Blast. Oh, maybe Arctic Blast would be good. 7 mana per second though. Oh, now we're at this level. So if we go to summoning, we could summon 1 vine. If we click on it, it'd summon 2 vines, right? Let's see. So we can summon 1 vine. Click on here. Now we can summon 2 vines. So it says we could summon 9 vines, but we can only summon 2, right? Yep. So there we go. Now our kill speed has effectively doubled because we have twice the vines out. So it is pretty fast single target damage. I mean, without using any abilities, right? We're not using any abilities. We're just shapeshifted for 100% extra damage and life, essentially. So then when we actually do start using melee abilities, maybe we'll start doing way better. So if we home teleport, so the melee abilities, for sure there is something. Shapeshifting, maybe Shapeshifting Mastery, maybe Feral Rage, maybe Iron Claws, maybe Maul, level 12. So we'll figure those out when we get there. But here's the Druid so far. Alright, so we're just on the Catacombs level 3. We've been looking at our abilities. We've been changing them. We got a whole bunch of wolves now. So you can only choose one of the wolves to summon. Only choose one of them. And our weapons, we're pretty much using the same weapons. I'm sure we would be a lot stronger if we had changed to a 2-handed weapon. So we're not sure if the set helps us. It's just a level 1 set. It's just 3 pieces. That's why we're going to upgrade the characters later. That's why we're going to work on them and then try to find items. Try to find the best items. Essentially, I think we just gamble the level 30 set and then just gamble level 30 uniques or rares. Some really good magic or rare items. We're going to have to see on the item levels, because we know as soon as you turn to level 25, you could use the nightmare items. Level 25 allows you to use nightmare items. And the characters, they seem to get to level 25 pretty quick. If you're running through Act 1, you'd probably get to like, what, level 23 to 25? So here's the Catacombs 4. We have the waypoint. Or we should have the waypoint. We can just go through here. So the werewolf increases your attack speed. So the increased attack speed seems to really help. It seems to make things die a lot quicker. And then the wolves, apparently they have a teleporting ability. Alright, so we're back. So we just got interrupted there, but we could finish defeating Andariel. We're not sure what we were talking about, but Andariel should not be any problem. We could compare, right? I guess we have a whole bunch of wolves to defeat her with. There's the Wailing Beast minions, so we can tell the Wailing Beasts are easier than they were for the Paladin. And we'll look at the summons that he does, because it's a bit different than the Necromancer. The Necromancer could have all of his summons out at once. The Druid can pretty much just choose which type of wolves he wants, choose which types of sage he wants. I think that's pretty much one of the differences. We get the Flawless Rubies, Jawbone Cap, the rare jewels and everything, Flawless Skulls. Is there anything else? Flawless Skull, Kid Shield. Yeah, we could pretty much leave this place as soon as the portal opens up. So we don't know why we keep trying to bug the game. We don't know if it works. We don't know if we never tried on the other characters. But we'll see. So the Druid has defeated Andariel. Now let's talk about the Druid a little bit. So he's a bit higher than the Paladin and the Assassin. Probably because he's better at killing things. He seems to be much better at killing things. If we go to the skill tree, we could summon these wolves. We could summon these ones. Summons a wolf that with the teleporting ability to fight by your side. So you could summon 8 wolves with the points we have on it. This one, Dire Wolf, summon a wolf that becomes enraged, eating corpses to increase the damage it does. So it does more damage. It does less damage. But we have all of our points to do summon Spirit Wolf and Raven, because every 3 points into Raven allows you to summon 1 additional wolf, so we put some into Raven. If you were trying to summon the other wolves, right, if you had a whole bunch of these wolves, if you had 8 of them, and then you tried to summon the Dire Wolf, it would replace them, so you could only choose 1 type of wolf. And same for the Sage. You could do the Spirit of Oak, gives you life percentage, plus 50% life. Or you could choose the Heart of the Wolverine, does damage plus 56%. So 1 increases your hit points and survivability, 1 increases your damage and attack rating. You can't have both of them out. The Vine Creepers though, you can have both of the types out. So it seems you could just choose one of the wolves, choose if you want the teleporting wolves or the ones that eat the corpses, and for the spirits, choose if you need more life and survivability, or if you need more damage. Maybe we'll just put it into spirit wolves. And then shape-shifting, we put 1 point into werewolf, allows you to transform into a werewolf, so it's just attack speed plus 44%. That was the main reason you just attack so fast. Shape-shifting mastery, so this just gives you more life, more duration. I think you put 1 point into there. Feral Rage, when in werewolf form, increases the amount of life you steal and your attack speed. Oh, and walk-run speed. So this increases your walk-run speed by 19 to 43%, and gives you life steal and more damage. So that's pretty much the ability we've been using. Now when you just run around, you get the extra run speed, and then you run around everywhere, transform into the wolf. So the Druid, he's pretty cool. Just put points into here to increase our summoning damage. And we have a Jawbone Cap. I think we already have that Jawbone Cap, right? If we go here, maybe we don't. 5 to 23. Maybe we do. 1 slay, slow missiles. So we're still trying to find just white items with good stats on them. So we could start another character maybe. Maybe we could start the Barbarian. It's just the Barbarian and the Sorceress left. So if we go to this page, we could just like throw all of our gear on here. And then once everybody's completed normal difficulty, then we can essentially start gearing out everybody. That'd be everything, because everybody's been sharing the same items. Everyone's been sharing the same items. They should try to get their own items to use. I keep that, I guess. I think we got a unique falcon mask, or was that before? Shared page 3, personal. Yes, we got a shadow crow hawk helm. Adds magic damage +6 to raven, druid only. So I wonder if ravens are good. We know you could have a ton of ravens out. Then you have to keep resummoning them because they die all the time. So there we go, the druid. He's pretty good so far. Now let's try the other 2 classes, and then we'll eventually have them all maxed out. Then we could compare all of the classes, see how they all do.